to try and deal with it, at least note it early enough, but the plant's going to come through. The attention is there from mid as well, so G doing well to dismantle Munchkin and open up the options of pinching the site. But I like what Gen.G are doing, focusing a little bit of that pressure towards CT.
Yeah, taking some space elsewhere, getting themselves set up ahead of now coming back through. But Sadak found two here for free onto Texture. And actually potentially getting a third, but Karen there to shut it down. Less with the response, but Diffuse already coming through here, Lauren. The beautiful cleanup from Loud.
Get until the penny drops, right? And it's going to be about now. Texture going to note it, 1-for-1, trade out less on the back line. Dealing with luck here, but now this is the problem, right? Can they still control this? Can Gen.G break into securing this deeper part of site? There's so many bodies here.
I mean, the fact that actually they've been able to maintain control. Tui's going to find one with a ghost. ETL will fall, and there's two left to find here. So unfortunately, well, Munchkin does find one at range there. I was going to say, now that it actually slows down, Gen.G in a tricky position. Karen has actually got himself a bulldog here.
And he's been one of the players to watch, right? I know a lot of people talk about Texture, but Karen's mechanical capabilities, off the charts. Not going to get it this time, though. Sadak again, just kind of adding that little full stop to the round. No, looks like the deep flash is being set up. Anyone going to try and utilize that? There's the high flash going in, and Sadak does find Lackey, but that's not the mid lurk. Texture break through towards CT, and he looks to secure some space. But again, remember, roll your mind back. The pressure on the site was too much before for Gen.G to handle, and once again, from a similar position, less punishing. It was Sadak before, it's less now, and it's Texture with a world of trouble. The right read from Loud. They have the three players here. There's the flash to force him away. That was a kill and a half if he got the chance, but lovely side pressure. This is lovely. That's much better from Gen.G. Look at how comprehensive that take was. It's forced them into a retake. It's taken away the operator. This is very nice.
There's a few around the lockdown available here for Loud, though, if they choose to invest. And actually, weapons haven't been recovered, so these Stingers need to tuck into sight here. Still find value. Tui's caught off guard here, will fall.
Love that from Texture, staying a little bit deeper, willing to put his life on the line, and they're just willing to brawl it, willing to fight it out. Sadak trying to take the space back, but there's still so many players. This was outstanding by Gen.G, really turning the screws on that side take. They want Sadak dead. Trying to get out with the operator, but he's hunted down. Texture close by. Can he keep hold of this? Sadak desperate to. Trying to leave a little note for them on the way out, but yeah, it looks like he's made it away for now. I'm just keep eyes on this, because that is a prized possession, and Munchkin's got it out of his cold. There's the lockdown. There's the counter utility. They're starting to build back in and force them away with the spike planted. How do they deal with the back line, though?
So what did Loud get done whilst this lockdown's going through? The Hunter's Fury posted as well. QCK on the flank, found by Texture. Beautiful headshot here, and now seemingly just get nothing but space. Look at the HP bars here for Gen.G, but less will remove Lakia.
Good shot, but they're still not on the spike.
No.
The Diffuse still not started. There are problems here for Loud. Sadak with the first tap, but it's traded. Again, still numbers sitting well enough for Gen.G. They've got to break that back line. G desperately trying to do so. Texture, he's on it, and he's absolutely belting in this game so far.
The value on site. Can he get back into the
yeah,
stone? Texture's looking to challenge.
Look at that guy. Oh my word, G. That's a little bit of an upset for him, but he took down Texture at the very least. I guess you're going to have to get what you're given at that point, but Lakia didn't relent. He didn't fall away, and he still got two. And now into a 2v3. Numbers favorable to Gen.G, and that post plant, again, brutal to break. What can Tuis and QCK do? Luckily, yes, QCK did get a rifle now, so maybe a little better equipped. But that back line, it's always that last sentence in this Icebox chapter. How do you get around it? 'Cause look at the util again. QCK with a glimpse towards the spike gets warded off. Meteor willing to live close by. Again, the utility poured in. Meteor getting closer, just ensuring it. He doesn't want to even let it go to chance. Will lose his life, but the time's already lost. And again, Gen.G.
Yeah.
This is a lot to handle. And he takes the scalp of one. Caron gone. He's going to fall back safely. Probably the right choice here, but they did lose less on the other side of the map, so almost trade out here, right? You've got less gone, Caron gone, but now where do they go? Gen.G have a little bit of the run of the map here. They can try and pull those rotations. And a lot of faith being left in QCK because they're going back towards A.
And now with a decent read on this, on the back of that information, Karenzin's our drone, but are they expecting everybody? Yeah, it's a very late hit here. Tui's throwing up another wall, but the null command will be the catalyst here.
30 seconds left.
Gen.G going to try and brute force their way on here. Texture to lead the charge.
Karenzin's so blind. Again, these side takes between Lakia's flash, between the flash coming out from Munchkin. It is just gorgeous to witness. So well crafted that even in those final seconds of the round, when it was late, it still looks comfortable. This asks a lot of QCK. He started well, he's going to have to end even better. Third, oh yes, oh my word.
He was almost on for the adjustment there.
Yeah, I thought he might have that, but Meteor there saved. Deep flash, Trying to work off the back of it, Texture.
Texture quarter, yeah.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, and we've seen that position do well. Yeah, Loud still seem to have such a good read on this B take. But anywhere else, if they go away, they're screwed. Yeah, Loud just with a quick reminder of who they are here. The Munchkin, rough position. Does at least have time on his side, but he's got a lot of targets to handle. Goes up, lovely adjustment, but now there's problems. 9 HP and a bit of a dream, and that is not where you wanted it to go. Still got to do more here. Pressure, up close and personal. QCK. Keep touch on both sides of the map, but Sadak, are you ready for this? Absolutely not. Karen was holding this. We've seen a couple of rounds of them holding deep like this. It got checked on maybe once, but it's not every round, so a little bit of variety. Catching Loud out once again, opening up that opportunity towards A. QCK, you're looking to backfill this. The timing is everything, though. He's got support, 2, 3 players all looking towards middle. This is massive, and a great shot from him. He needs to play this out. He needed more than that, but luckily for him, there was support, but Caron again still there. Still getting the favorable trade, still getting the spike back to hand, and it's just less now. They have no idea where he is fully, right? They're going to lose track of that, but with 50 seconds, what does less do?
I'm curious now of whether or not he's even caught a step. Knows that obviously the turret was removed previously. Whether or not they have a read on where Meteor's utility is going to be, I guess by default. We'll be here to hear the plant at least.
He's guessed correctly. But it's just... Oh my word! Oh! Caron! Crediting and complimenting these late round hits. Loud have numbers, but do they have the ability to stop the roll from Gen.G? Already, sight is theirs. It's so comprehensive from Gen.G. Viper's Pit 2, what are you going to do against this?
So many tools there. Hang on, Karen just got warbanged. The pit's down.
Oh my
Lockdown's going to expire here, and actually the reaggress here on Tui's and Kawanzin's ultimate.
Texture, hold on, still in a good position. Oh, the time fight from Sadak, ridiculous. This is how Loud
gave them the lockdown.
This. Okay, and there it is. Gen.G forced to respect it, have to drift away. Still trying to keep eyes towards the spike. Where is this? Great shot towards Tui's. Wants the fob, gets the fob.
He got detained.
Oh no, he just jumped a touch forward. Munchkin now, forced to go in here. Has to hold it together. He can't do it. Loud fighting back in the last round of the first half. None of that. So it's like, okay, we'll see. We'll see if it's actually there, if it's all just a little bit of hype talk. But for now, quick pace coming out from Loud. Making no secrets of this, but Texture, Lakia, they're all there, and they are all winning out these fights, leaving just Kawanzin and Texture. He's going in!
They have successfully baited out the ultimate, but Munchkin still delivers. QCK will fall.
And you know what? If he didn't just get that round he had one prior, I don't think he's swinging that on the HP, but he just delivers it again. Caron on the back lines, great shot towards Sadak. And they've just capitulated. They've faltered, which is very anti-Loud. And they pick it up here. Munchkin is still down low. Kawanzin's going to find Meteor, but no, Munchkin's still going to hold that line just perfectly.
15 HP, still delivering.
He's still holding. He's buying time for this flank. Look where Texture is. Look at the minimap right now. Come back to watching Munchkin. If he can buy a couple more seconds, precious time, that's perfect. So he's going to tuck himself in, make him try and hunt him down.
He gets spotted. They spotted the rifle.
He's cleared, but there's Texture. That's what it was all about, trying to buy time for him. But now the position's noted. But 13 seconds, this puts Tui's right under the gun. He's got to get that plant, or he's got to toy with the time and try and catch out Texture. But Texture's looking ice cold. He's looking like a killer. He's moving in, closing in, and he's got him dead! Gen.G off to a flying start in the second half. Still 2 players there. They haven't pulled these rotations.
That's a big kill, though.
That is huge, but again, I'm looking at the 2 players on A. Now, less caught Texture. That's the one that mattered. There is still a man close by. That being Lakia. Can he do any damage? Can he be the man? No, not this round, not now. QCK with a quick beheading. And looking to dominate, looking to control this site, make sure it was worth it. A long-played fake coming out from Loud. Very valuable and very well handled. It's just Meteor now. Position is noted. And Loud looking like they clawed one back here.
I was going to say, need to keep it clean here. I just want to see Meteor getting any other consolation.
Quite, you know, the masterclass if Sadak can keep calling these fakes that are pulling the rotations. Lucky's timing was just out of this world. QCK caught unawares, but Kawanzin's there to back it up, so still going to keep players close by. But now Loud needs to strike, right? They need to kind of find that timing to hit B here.
They do.
Caron is holding.
They need to capitalize because Munchkin's slowly edging, making his way through mid, under tube. Plant will come down. I don't think Karen can deny. Oh, nearly catches Sadak on a retreat, though.
Okay. They got what they wanted.
We do have a late Hunter's Fury here, though, so when there's any backline awareness or Munchkin's going to be the one to potentially try and shut that down. Actually invested, but not going to find it. Yeah, not going to find anything on the back of that.
No, so now we wait and see. Does that pressure start mounting? Can Gen.G break the back line? They've already pulled Munchkin back through towards a standardized approach. This is now going to get scary, right? There's the Hunter's Fury, going to be drawn out from the tap of the spike. Spray from 2Es is good. Follow-up is better. They're holding on to this. Munchkin going down on 2Es.
As LOUD look to re-aggress, but will shut down the Owl drone. So question mark still here.
Audacious from Munchkin to be the one to go back in.
No
oh,
way.
Come on. That's filthy. Back-breaking for LOUD as well, just to lose out to that judge. They've got the upgrades they wanted to. Karen was willing to die for that. That's fine. He'll take that every day of the week. You guys lock it down afterwards. I've done the damage. Less than QCK now in that position at yellow could be the end of the Munchkin. Still holding on to this one. QCK going to try and check close, loses out. And less now. There's so much and so little opportunity. All looking to break out. Lackey, the first one forward, finds the scalp of 2. He's looking for the follow-up. He's going to get at least an attempt at it, but backups arrived. Caron, Munchkin, all here. Dizzy goes out. Lackey is still buying time. Stadak still putting up numbers though. Body's starting to drop here. Can he do any more damage? Lackey is holding his nerve. I don't know how he's still doing this. Oh, less lovely work from him. But look, you can see the crunch, right? Texture is on the way. Meteor, how long do you hold here? How long are you going to stay here?
Look at the flank from Texture.
He's on the way, but...
He's already on the outside of this lockdown.
Oh, my word, Meteor. Scary to me.
A little bit curious.
Yeah, don't know what the game plan was there. Mike, did I miss something? After those A presence plays, but already you can see that flash coming in and the fight starts. Caron with a fantastic double. Finding less, finding Karanzine, and they are running.
Yeah, Texture. The anchor over towards A side. Sadak.
Ooh, he's seen him.
Does catch a glimpse. But a crucial 1v1 here.
Does he go again? Texture. You can see him. He was considering it for a second, but he thinks better of it, right? Play safe, play your life. The double pump.
Wait, yeah, 2Es has just completely faked this out with that utility.
Look at that spike running. That's so good. And the lockdown. Oh, and you know what? If Sadak feels like he's being a Galaxy Brain, get into middle if you feel like he could, but he's going to back up his boys, get back towards the site. They're going to get a plan out of this. They don't know the level of success they've had, but they could not have asked for a better outcome, making the impossible possible. And now how deep does QCK go here? Oh, that's perfect. Meteor's out of there. Fair now. 3v3. Ridiculous. Munchkin still got ult, still got knife. Not much utility outside of that, though. Where do they find that success? Yeah, no QCK at yellow here.
No flash to really open things up here, so it's going to be a dry gunfire on the way back through. Munchkin drifting pretty deep here.
Here we go. This is a scary time. Spots him
for a
second. A pixel out of place, but he's worried about the fuse Texture. Punishing QCK. I thought he saw him, but maybe it was just a stray shot. 2Es now getting paranoid, getting pulled in, and maybe Texture going to close that gap. He's trying to. Sadak in the same sort of position, and now 2Es. Oh, he's overwhelmed. Gen.G. This time, it's down to the wire.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Does he keep his cool?
He just hard cleared under on the wrong side.
Oh my God, they line up. And he almost knocked him down, but Lakia swings into that last minute. Punishing Karanzine. This is looking like LOUD is on the ropes in map 1 here. Opportunity dwindling. Less than 2. He's going to have to dig deep now.
Yeah, detained. Up on pipes here, it's less. Left standing, but Lakia will fall now.
They need more. That can't be enough. It needs to be more. A 2v3. Spike still in the hands of 2Es, and let's try to control the site.
Does have the pip, but obviously the null command going to remove that. Meteor will fall here. That's going to get another one. He has indeed. Oh my God! He's only got a Guardian. He's found one.
Massive, massive work. And now they're halted. The rotations are going to be in. LOUD might have dropped the ball at the final hurdle, but Meteor getting a little too ahead of himself. Still wanted to do more. 50 seconds. There's time for rotations.
Texture, the only one actually in a position to catch this. Doesn't overcommit, but it's a little bit of a fake. It's pulled Lakia. So potentially going to pull Caron as well. They spotted the cross, but LOUD immediately drift back towards A. And look at the map now.
They've been conditioned to respond to this. This is what LOUD was doing during those string of rounds. So now it's all on Munchkin. He's trying to play ahead. This is so brave, so bold. He's going to take 1, 2. Oh, I thought a third.
That's huge, though.
But it's massive. The site is open, though. And with Les still alive, there is always going to be a chance.
And he has a pit to play with here. 1 snake bite left. 2Es commits to the plant.
Plants in, first fight, he's got it. The drop down, did he spot it? It doesn't matter, Tui's is there. And now just Caron, this guy has to step up. He's got to try and do something, but so much against him. And look at the reposition from Les. So hard to find, and Tui's gonna try and play his life, but Caron takes it away. 1v1. He knows where he is, but what are you gonna do about it?
Les is wrapping heaven. There's buying so much time.
But can he get a safe defuse here?
I don't think he can actually get an angle on this.
Can he spam it? Can he stop this? Because Caron ain't stopping. He's going.
No way!
It's gonna be 13, and it is Gen.G steal away the 13th round.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, look how quick Les has got to this as well. He was so deep by that point. By the time they got contact, he was just by the pillar anyway. Good trade out for Munchkin, can at least keep touch somewhat on this. But again, it's not like QCK is stopping. He's really trying to take a lot of space here. Meteor and him very close by, but doesn't really make much odds. You're looking at the likes of Munchkin, you're then looking at Tui's. It's kind of, you know, the fight on the fight, but who gets the timing on each other here? And actually, looking at this, Munchkin's got a lot of room. Finally noted by Tui's, good timing to turn. QCK not going to spot Meteor crossing, and Loud. Very comprehensive pistol there. Oh, subtlety to it. The Flash going to ring the dinner bell, and everyone's in response. Actually, Sadak the one to succeed there, taking down Meteor. That opens up the map. That causes such an issue. Put Munchkin now on his own, basically. If they can hold this, make it a problem, Texture's going to have to bail him out big here, which maybe he does. It is Texture, and Les has his eyes away from the prize, and Texture with the punish. Oh, not quite there, but the headshot was QCK living through that. And pressure elsewhere again. I'm really surprised they're drifting at these times, trying to find this, you know, information or trying to take space. Caron's been noted, so it's no surprise he's here either. They know that he's going to be still around. That spike is still in spawn. This is what I mean. I don't know what to make of this map. Tui's going to go down, and now Sadak overwhelmed. What is...
Mid. Caron's in, I was going to say, in a position to support him there, but Munchkin shuts it down.
Yeah, and I was waiting to see if Tui's actually gets played in further on this. Possibly, but as it stands, this is just scrappy fights. Meteor going to grab that one, but that felt like a 50-50. 5v3 now, Sadak, Les, and Tui's with no real foothold in this map. Losing 2 towards middle gives them very little beyond it. They're going to have to re-clear tubes somewhat diligently. Walking into it late. Eyes wide shut, and now Sadak, got to be careful, there's 2 players here. Again, individual fights. You're kind of banking on Tui's finding some value here, maybe catching a rotate after Sadak's taken contact. You've got to be looking at Tui's. And yeah, well, it's lucky to go down. And now the round feels, I don't know, this is feeling like it's all in the hands of Tui's, right? Like, how much more can one man do? A great deal, apparently. Tui's can do so much for them. Munchkin now in the undesirable position of having to deal with 3, and his pressure up tube was everything. Oh,
no
God.
way. That timing is ridiculous.
It felt like they were pausing for this. Genuinely, and now can they get away with daylight robbery? No. Very well aware of the possibility of them pushing closer towards the entrance, and is very precise towards the site here for Loud. Again, Munchkin was really the only one coming in with a rifle for Gen.G this round, so he was the only one expected to do a little more perhaps, but again, the post plant very difficult to break. Not gonna have,
Oh my God!
Get out of it, Munchkin, come on now, you're not meant to be doing that. And to middle, it's Larky who's aware. Oh, the drop of that is just perfect. Teed up for it. Caron smartly and rightly going to pressure the extremities, and he's actually going to be able to isolate the spike. That's gone down and it's in his hands, but he needs the rest of Gen.G to back him up, and then not. Les and QCK with effective trading, keeping them going in the right direction. It's going to be, again, Caron is your last line of defense, right? Like, he's the one holding that spike back. He knows where these remaining players are. They know where Sadak was because he was taken down earlier, and obviously QCK with the res. So now how do they approach this? I'm surprised that Munchkin's drifting this far away. And it's going to be Caron on the chopping block, right? Like, how does he handle this pressure? You've got presence from both sides. Does he commit towards one side of the fight? Does he try and just live in the corner?
I mean, Caron seemingly, I'm just looking at the minimap here, it looks like he has a decent reload, but it's Munchkin to find QCK.
Beautiful.
Sadak, 60 HP now, has to retrieve this spike. Still plenty of time to work with, though.
I was worried the Munchkin might have left Caron out to dry, but that's not the case at all. Caron, and you can see the response potentially as well. Meteor getting a bit closer, Lakia trying to apply a little bit of pressure, trying to give him a way out of dodge here, and Caron's was so blind, but it's too easy to punish Meteor, and middle is being won out by Loud until now. Can Texture change side? He can't! Sadak with just a pistol. Gonna put him to bed in a 1v2 now. Karon before did so well to isolate that spike, but I love this quick read from him.
Yeah.
Really smart and quick adjustment. But does he expect 2Es? He does with 2Es. He haven't turned.
Well, it got pinged out on the minimap.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's labored, but a 1-for-1 trade. Well, I don't know what Gen.G are up to as well. This allows texture room. That's nice. That's the spike. That's huge.
Noted, yeah.
That's huge. Win out in middle, though. So varying wins on varying fronts. No one's finding comfort. The spike's back in hand. And now Texture trying to control A, but they've lost middle, so you can already see that Karon's gone down because there was no structure to support. Larkia playing ahead here. Nowhere to fall back to. What is going on?
Really uncomfortable viewing, yeah. Loud able to just pick Gen.G apart across the map. This sort of play style not suiting them here on Breeze.
Starting to get a little anxious about this. Munchkin. Oh dear, oh dear, oh, it's absolutely atrocious. He's not going to be happy about that. Again, individual fight here. And numbers starting to really favor Loud. 4 standing, make it back to 5. Texture going to catch, I think, through the wall, potentially.
Just off the res, yeah. Sadak back on his feet for a second, but immediately shut down.
QCK, with this position, yeah, he's feeling himself. He wants to get ahead. Maybe didn't need to do that. Could have been patient. Deciding he wanted to try and make a bit of a difference. Oh, it's going to go in now. I don't know how much of the spike that covers. Kalanzine, though, going to feel the scrutiny here. Oh, stunning. Spotting a pixel out of place, and that's Texture dead. Kalanzine looking for the fault, not going to get it. Meteor with the trade, but it's a little late. But now a 2v2. Tap on the spike and the spray. Not going to get what they want here.
Not again.
It's still going.
Not again.
Not again. Oh, there it is. Far away, so he is on his own. Lovely from Texture. That's what they needed. Get him a third, and maybe there's a little bit of hope, a little bit of something. You have to see a great deal on that second half, but for now, finally seeing Loud with the disadvantage of numbers. Players in the right place as well. Spike still heading towards that A site. You can see them waiting patiently. Karon, one of them. Divide going to come in. Oh, Kalanzine, the combo with that is just rotten to handle. Texture still trying to be pivotal to the outcome because Loud are clawing this one back. He's down to a 3v3 now, and he's just out of it, and Les going to lap that up.
How are they flipping this?
I don't know, but Meteor just right up in between them now, surrounded on both fronts. Tries to take a fair fight, but there's nothing fair about that. Munchkin now just too late to the party. Tries, and actually might do a little bit of chip damage to 2Es here if he doesn't get himself out of danger. And 2Es taking a lot of damage from this. That's a little surprising as Munchkin now, ready for it, gets it. He gives them the tiniest of margins. Look, I'm the play-by-play caster here. Let me be the one to overreact. Excuse me? Texture just came bounding in, and he's still alive. Okay, not for long. Well, that was short-lived. And that's, oh God, what? What is going on? Munchkin's a mile away from being relevant to the outcome of this round now. Spike is so deep in enemy territory. And this round was pivotal. This was the only one that could, like, if you lose this, I'm going to be honest, the odds become near on insurmountable.
On the backside here, Kalanzine. Well, that's fine one. Munchkin will fall, but the plant should come through here.
Okay.
Gen.G an opportunity to reset at least. Texas don't jump onto that, but does find a tag. That's down to 24 now. Are able to stabilize a little bit.
Timing for Karon as well here. Okay, Larkia, that's not bad. Here we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, see, if you'd followed up, if you'd committed to the bit, Michael, this could have been quite outstanding. Considering we are now down to a 2v3, and Larkia's still hitting with the classic. 2Es left reeling with the bulldog. This has gone any other way than he expected. What a ridiculous round, and Gen.G. He can catch Larkia, that's fine. You still had to get past Karon. You still had to get past Texture, and you don't have a chance at it. Time to back away, try and keep that bulldog in hand. Right? Maybe. It's not scary yet. Loud still have a 5-round buffer.
Hang on a second!
Is just ripping them apart, and as are Gen.G. This guy has been truly let off the leash. Straight in there, no messing about. Ferocious on approach, and the site's theirs.
Absolutely now, sweeps a site.
And if you're QCK, you're saving, right?
Oh,
like,
definitely,
that operator's not going to be risked. For less, what do? You got 350 credits? Cool.
I mean, maybe do a little bit of damage. You got Munchkin and Texture down, but Meteor's found QCK.
How's he done that? Was he just a straight exchange. So now the problem is QCK, belting shot towards Texture, who has been an animal in the last couple of rounds. Can anyone else from Gen.G step up? You still have the likes of Caron here, who has been known for those clutching capabilities, but pressured out of position and nowhere really to go. Loud starting to flex a little on the retake, as Meteor now left on his own towards Yellow here, towards the back of sight. Gonna note the footsteps, spot the player, and the wide swing, it works to an extent. Tees up Cowanzine.
Lakia does have the Hunter's Fury here, but certainly in terms of the clock, it doesn't feel comfortable. Cowanzine actually gonna send one out of his own. He's gonna find Munchkin. Lakia now, you can see him shaking his head. Doesn't feel comfortable about committing to it. Will have to concede.
They've been trying to be quiet about this, patient about it. Beautiful control and a beautiful follow-up. Can't quite make it a third, but the damage is done. Early information, everything they would have wanted. So the three remaining, Lakia, Munchkin, Meteor, don't really have a big foothold anywhere on the map here, Mike.
Yeah, a little awkward on the spacing. Gen.G punished for it. They'll find themselves in a 3v4. I mean, Loud elsewhere. It's only really going to be Cowanzine that's going to get any audio cues here, but the rest of the utility from Less in position to really spell out what this post plant will look like. Gen.G commit to the spike now. I mean, 30 seconds left. Cowanzine already in the back lines.
Oh, this could be criminal. This could be criminal. So little safety.
Oh, no.
Munchkin, that's a heartbreaking moment there. Cowanzine closing in. He's going to say bye-bye, Lakia. And now Meteor having to find something, no value to be had as Munchkin now, after what was a moment possibility that slipped through his fingertips there. He's going to be kicked. 3 through middle, 2 through main. Flash there, Sadak goes in, gets handled though. 1-for-1 trade out, Texture still alive. Gonna let Meteor work his way in. Here's gonna be Less holding from CT, 1 on site. Still some problems to try and clear, and Less making himself the problem. Good trade for Meteor, but he needs a bit more. Plant gonna come down, and they still haven't fully cleared site yet.
Cowanzine's still here.
And that's...
What?
Okay, Lark, yeah, fair enough. That's the kill you're gonna get. No worries. Didn't expect that one. But QCK's position might be unraveled. Munchkin this time should be good for it.
Munchkin will have heard that drop. Was baiting up here with the wall. A crucial kill for him, and it's a freebie. QCK falls. Tui's now left to try and recover.
Nice.
Back here to seal the deal.
For it, Tui's got to get out of danger. Texture trying to close the gap a little. Cowanzine does find Munchkin, so the backline worry should be gone. Ult gonna come in and Meteor plays ahead. Big pick towards Tui's. But again, they didn't expect Sadak so close by. That flash, does it bank in? I think it might do. But the plant is in, and they are going to sit deep on this.
See already now. Tricky position for Loud to try and recover from. Actually, got a tag onto Karen here, so it's on that utility outplay for the time being. A miss from Texture, 39 HP.
The timing isn't going to be great now. They've got to get back to having that presence on the spike, and Sadak with a great read, but Lakia with greater positioning. Going to catch Cowanzine. Another tap on the spike, and now it's going to get so difficult for Sadak. 1 in front, 1 to the side, and no time to play with. It's 8 for Gen.G. Still be so diligent about it. It gets so dangerous, right? The slow, oh my word, too. He's going to isolate Meteor. That's great. Held at the door, 30 seconds now. They're starting to run low on time, and there's no fallback plan because look at the flank. He pulled the trigger on the first, which I'm surprised by, but it's an issue. They have to clear him somehow.
20 seconds.
They just have to run. You can't stop. There is no stopping now. And QCK, a little short on the day there, just to, needs to, there we go. Does get it through. Spike gonna go down. Nothing should be able to stop that here. Caron's just gonna try and play out his life, buy some time for this. Oh,
it's all coming apart.
Falls, and now there's problems. Now it's down to 2. Texture.
Oh my God!
Double, a chance, a glimmer of hope. Can he hold on to it? Can he do it for his side? Keep them in this game. Oh, a snap, but it goes astray. Tui's the one to break him in this game, and the one to take Loud further in this matchup. Sadly goes to nothing, which is always a little bit of a disappointment. Oh, the swing! That flash to the swing was fantastic. Lakia is incredible to at least trade that back into touch, but at this point, Gen.G have already got side control, right? So Plant's gonna come down, bit of a strange exchange in middle, but also look at Lakia's positioning.
They're wrapping all the way around. I think did note that QCK was chasing him, but now in a position...
His timings.
Yeah, to cause an issue back towards short. QCK trying to deal with...
Good paranoia.
The door on the way back through, yeah. Slowing things down, but you noted it before. Look at Lakia now.
He's got to get there in time. because Munchkin's fallen, maybe very late, but I guess the plant is for it, right? Look at the plant position. That's perfectly placed for it. Karon's done really well here. Texture trying to keep their attention. QCK wins the fight. Now we've got to look at that plant position. Does it come into play? Lucky's gone down. QCK over-delivering, overdoing it, and Karon's getting in it. The Clutch King himself. Moya. Texture's ahead of it, though, and Zadok's going to check him. Just straight body check him on the corner. Texture's going to go down. Nice still underhand. Flash again, still stalling out here. Costing them a great deal. Zadok is being a nuisance. But he actually gets caught.
Tries to flash out.
I thought he was good for it then.
Maybe with the door would last another second or two. Karon Zine is a better Alakia. Now brings it to a 2v4. And Sadok, the only one that Gen.G able to really pin down.
Timing. Bloody hell. Brilliant from Les. You'll take it every day of the week. You're smiling with that. Karon saved him on the pistol. I think this might be a little too far. Although Karon really wants to give up his life. Does he expect less? No, he doesn't. Les catching crosses twice now. Possibilities
are possible, but a big crunch outside here. Meteor can't pin anything down.
That's actually horrific for him. He's going to be gutted with that. Lucky. Oh, QCK right nearby, and they are just getting mauled to death here. Loud in their face, aggressive, pushing them in spawn. Loud, unrelenting now. Karon, again, in a similar position to before, this time in a worse scenario, however. The gap here, yep, he knows it. He's a sitting duck. He takes down 130 HP now, and he's unthreatened. Spike is in. Oh my god, I thought he was way off that. Commitment behind this. Karon's above you, both, and he gets both. He waited so long for that as well. Real patient play from him there.
Can't even really say it's a little complacent from Loud. Karon kind of waits out both pieces of utility. Munchkin now looking to re-aggress with him. There's still two members of Loud on the other side of this.
You're surely thinking, no one's going to be sat here, right? Like, you're doing your diligent work here from Munchkin, you know, he's checking, but Gen.G, I mean, the aggression has been there, and they get rewarded for that heads-up work, that diligence in play, and even might catch that mid-lurk. This is lovely. Gen.G reading Loud like a book. Oh, and another
invested, but yeah, QCK now looking to try and find some information. The stun on the back of that info and punished by Les.
Okay.
The value found here, but Munchkin responds.
And then you got to look at the late positioning coming up from Meteor as well. Good positioning on this. The weird spot that's going to be coming in from Munchkin. This is all, oh my word, Tui's. Backhands him on the way towards the side. Now you look at the backside. This is Karon, the guy who's super clutch, the guy who gets some great work done, and they're doing it right now. Munchkin falls, so now they know where that last player is. Tui's. Can he close the gap? Can he find them? He can, but it doesn't matter. Karon is so sharp with it. But there is that question mark middle. That was a very wide peak from Karon to stand
Similar to the last round.
Yeah. This time a little earlier in the round than before, but now Meteor with 3 on the platter, going to spot the first and slip across. He does have support there in the form of Texture.
No way they read Texture.
Surely not, especially by finding Munchkin, right? Like this, if anything, plays him in even further, but he's got to play patience, and he's going to pay dividends. He's going to find one, and Lucky claims less. So this battle in middle is somewhat going Gen.G's way. QCK tries to re-clear.
Oh, no.
Misses. That's heartbreak. But the second bite of the cherry potentially could be the one. This could be it. Could he find him? Oh, the angle is rotten! And Texture just dancing around him. Leaving Tui's just drifting around like there's nowhere to go. Fearless. Oh, that's how well. A pop flash. He does turn it, so QCK so quick on that. Can't do much more, though. Finding one is really valuable considering they already noted that position. They were already heads up about it. That is wild. Gen.G. Bloody impressive this side.
I think only noting Texture there, but maybe a little bit of a red herring. He's noted towards short. Especially with the smoke coming through now. 2 other members of Loud have committed towards this B site hold. TP will come through, will confirm presence on back site. Karon Zine and Les do here. Rolling Thunder to work with. 2 snake bites as well.
25 seconds.
That's big.
Time. It's running short. Spike is still in the hands of Caron. He's the one to keep him in the back of your mind. If you see that player, look at his position. More stall going to be invested here. They've got to move further ahead. They can't sit back and wait anymore. The plant going to come down. They can't deny it. It looks like they're going to be held into the back of Boathouse. They can't escape here. And now it's a firing squad. But Loud onto back. Caron and Meteor in perfect unison. And it's Sadak slowly working forward. Finally gets towards the B site.
The one-way goes up as well.
That's half of the entry points gone, removed. He now knows that Meteor was playing a little bit closer, tucked by the boxes. But so much to clear and so little time. And you can hear it, that spike ticking. His time dwindling, running low, looking like another 8 for Gen.G here, who are under the gun. The smoke just coming back up. This guy has no hope in it. Gen.G.
Rotate. Gen.G have got themselves set towards it, and there's Caron again. Sadak will fall, at first blood will open up round 12 here. So he has to respect this now. We'll still have QCK here, but tricky spots to work from.
Kaunzin maybe. Has he got what it takes? Oh, the flash, the little delay on it as well, bouncing off the wall. He couldn't even turn it in time. Less only good for one, and they're succeeding everywhere. Now it's QCK and Tui's split between the map and hello! Turn around! Texture gets there first, removing QCK, opening up the site for a plant. And Munchkin takes out Tui's. Yep, hello, that's half the team there. Where's the fifth? Doesn't matter, let's focus on the first. Les does find luckier, so that
Fragment doesn't land either.
might be a bit of a problem here, actually, yeah. Kaunzin gonna find Munchkin. Oh, Sadak as well. That's gorgeous. Meteor with a lot on his plate, and he ain't gonna be able to do much about it. That's clear cut from Loud. Coming out from Gen.G too. There's a lot of pressure points. Meteor's the first one to draw blood, dropping Kaunzin, and he gets the follow-up on QCK as well. He's dominated short now. That's a problem, because that unlocks all of that stress, and it allows Meteor to roam. He might even get a bit more. He's seen so much here. Paranoia, yes, is going to at least slow him down, but he ran it like a book. Tui's going to be punished on that. You have to get the shoulder check first. Oh, I guess denied. He doesn't get the full picture. Now Texture. Oh, that's clean from Texture. 2 big hits, 2 headshots. Spike dropped and predicts Tui's just as well.
Oh my God.
On, Texture, get another. Show us what you got. Is in pocket. Maybe the Yori will make some difference, maybe not, because Caron's already found less.
Yeah, less. Maybe gives away a little bit of the game plan here. The Owl drone definitely will.
Hello.
Here.
Loud's coming to my site, guys.
He does have an Odin. Opportunity to potentially slow things down here, but not noted just yet by QCK. Now he will be. The stun comes through, confirming that.
But
Meteor with 3!
Oh my God, in between a rock and a hard place, Meteor puts himself there. He willingly walks into it. Oh, that's just outstanding from Meteor. From Plant, can they get out in time? No, Meteor catching him on the cross. Big punish there. Anyone gonna get caught by this too? None detained, but herded away. And look at Meteor, hot on their heels. Lakio with 1, down to Kaunzin, less than 2's. The defuse, it's going on, they can't stop it. Gen.G crush Loud in the final map here.